Welcome back here to the Keno Sports Complex for this Division 3 men's clash between the Columbus Cats and the Nashville Kangaroos. Warm afternoon here in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. The umpire holds up the ball, gets things underway. We've got a hold up. There's been a bit of a call from the umpire down the field. And we're going to restart with a second ball up. Everything seems to be sorted. We'll go again. So up go the big men. Tap one by Mark McClure. Pack forms. Umpire says, I will ball it up. This time, Nashville winning the tap down. Both teams looking to break this open for the first time. Looks like it's going to be the Cats. So long kick forward there from Mark McClure, looking for his teammate inside 50. Well roved, Cats with the ball now, out on that forward flank. Umpire will again ball it up. Both teams very hot on the man with the ball, just locking it up. Nashville winning the tap this time. Simpson tried to get it out. Gets it back, they find a teammate. Cats now kicking inside 50, or that was the intention, but the ball going over the line and out of bounds on the full, so it'll be a free kick to Nashville down in the back pocket. Players setting up for the kick back into play, tries to run around the man on the mark and succeeds. Kicking long now to the wing. Got his teammate back there in Chadwick. Free kick to the Cats. They'll go forward, looking for a target. Off hands, well spoiled by Nashville. Still unable to get that ball free. Umpire says toss it in as the ball goes over the line and out of bounds.
Is someone using that, sir?
McClure winning the tap down. Finds a teammate out the backs. Scoots a kick forward only as far as the defender for Nashville there. Now it's Columbus's turn to go on the rebound. Ball into the middle of the ground. Milner was there. High kick down there looking for the target in Sherwood. He's been paid the mark. Looking for an option. Goes short to the big man, McLaughlin. He sets sail for home. And the ball's touched on the line down there. Thought the ball was home, but no, touched on the line by the Cats. So on the Watch AFL scoreboard, first score of the match to the Nashville Kangaroos. One behind to no score. From the kick in, Proctor marks right on the 50. No one really offering a lead, so it looks like he'll be taking a shot here. That breeze has completely dropped off again now, so not affecting the kick. Lays into that, sets it up, it's going to go close to the goal line. Off hands, over the line for a behind. So Watch AFL scoreboard, that's the third behind for the Nashville Kangaroos. The second. Two behinds to no score. Columbus bringing the ball back in. Nashville able to bring it to ground. Out to Philpott, but he's heavily tackled. Had prior opportunity, so the free kick goes to Columbus. Chip up the ball to the middle of the ground and chips it up there to McClure, the big man, taking the ball over the back, wanting the mark, but probably second hands on it. The umpire says, I think I'll just ball that up. McClure again with the tap. Find his teammate. Ball comes out wide to Simpson. His chip's a turnover though. Nashville with the ball on the wing. Milner gets a short pass in, but again, can only find the opposition. Kicks just not quite finding their mark. There's a tackle there on Vidovic, and the umpire says, I'll ball that up. Clyde Simpson just setting up around this contest. McClure just hooks it out the back, finds Simpson, but he's bumped over the line with a heavy bump there from Marty Curry, and the ball will be thrown in. On the half-forward flank for the Columbus Cats. McClure and McLaughlin up in the ruck. Nashville win the ball out. Long kick from Telfer into centre half forward. Hines tried to get away with it, couldn't. Cats clear back into the middle of the ground. Important ball here. Columbus away, tackle stops that though. Now they're away. Running inside 50. Chip over the top to the full forward. He can't hold it. In the end, the ball's scrubbed home for a behind. And not the finish they would have been looking for, the Cats, but it's their first score on the board. The Columbus one behind, trailing Nashville 2 behinds. The Watch AFL scoreboard. Kick out to the wing, but to no one in particular. Both teams arriving at the same time, and we'll have a ball up. So McClure and McLaughlin. Again, it's McClure with the win. Finds Dooley eventually. Cats get it out. Simpson flies, perhaps unrealistically, and the umpire agrees. Doesn't take the mark, so the free kick will go to McLean for Nashville. On half back, close to the man on the mark, but clears him. Kicks into the middle of the ground, looking for teammate Parsons and finds him. He goes back to take his kick.
Where would you go out at?
He's looking for McLaughlin up there at centre half forward, but McClure's right in front of him. Blocks that and brings it to ground. Sherwood tries a little kick towards Dixon. Doesn't quite come off. Cats clear out to the back flank. Now to the wing where Martin gets the ball, kicks it into centre half forward for the Cats, but it's all Columbus there, although they bring it to ground. So now it's back with the Cats. Jet ride now, goes to check side kick, it's slightly smothered. Now inside their 50 though. Clyde Simpson pounces on it, breaks back, flicks the ball back to Martin. He goes long towards the goal, but it drifts right. Mark dropped there by Nashville in the goal square. The ball comes out and bounces back in there with the mark taken for the Columbus Cats. I think it's number 4, Raver there, has taken the mark out in front. No, number 19, sorry. Ziegler's taken the mark. So he'll go back and kick from about 15 metres out. Slight angle. And makes no mistake. So first goal for the match to the Columbus Cats. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, takes them to 1-1-7. 5-point leaders over the Nashville Kangaroos, 2 behinds. Tasmania is proud sponsor of the USAFL. The island state committed to a major partner with the USAFL for another 5 years. Whether exploring nature or enjoying a glass of sparkling, Tasmania offers something truly distinctive. Tasmania's clear air, open spaces and vibrant communities make it a standout destination for visitors from around the world. So it's with Nashville now, sends the ball long into the forward 50, can't find a target up there, ball in dispute, picks up, has a snap at goal, and that's just drifted off to the right. So still searching for their first goal, the Kangaroos, 3 behinds. Trailing by 4 points on the Watch AFL scoreboard. So Columbus to bring the ball back in. Running out of the square, trying to get some distance out there. Finds a teammate out there in Evans. He kicks up the wing, looking for McClure, off hands. Simpson with the ball. Big tackle there from Nashville. The umpire says no prior opportunity, I'll ball it up. The two Maccas up in the ruck again. This time there's an infringement pulled out of there and it'll go to McClure for the Cats. Kicks it in a centre half forward, looking for the target there. In Adams, can't mark but plays on. Kicks it down to Shotwell. Picks it up on the bounce and snaps that home. No mistake. Pushing out to 2-1-13. The Cats plays 3 behinds. The Roos. Nice finish there by Shotwell. Really good work from Adams there at centre half forward to win that contest and win the ball forward. Just kicking it out in space in front of Shotwell to run onto. McClure, nice tap out the back. Finds Steinbeck. He can't get it clear though. Comes to Nashville. Long kick into the 50 from Telfer. Doesn't find a target initially. Pack battles for it out there. Columbus can't clear. Nashville hold it up. The umpire says, I'll ball that up. 20 metres out from the Nashville goal. Nice tap down there by Nashville, but cleared by Columbus. Out to McClure. He kicks up to the middle of the ground. Out there is Judy. He's looking for a running teammate, but the handball wasn't good. Now Judy's swamped. Coming through there for Columbus. The runner couldn't get the shot offline for a behind, so taking them now to 2-2-14. 11-point lead over Nashville. Good long kick out from Nashville. Onto it now is Telfer. Comes under some pressure. Ball locks up under the pack and the umpire quickly onto it and says, I'll ball it up. Getting a lot of work here. Big tap out from McClure. Finds Steinbach. Into the full forward there. Adams. He kicks goalward, but under pressure. Just manages the ball to dribble over the line for another behind. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, Columbus Cats moving on to 2-3-15. 2-goal lead over Nashville.
I know what you're saying. I just don't want him to get discouraged.
High kick in there for Nashville. This time finds a teammate. And the umpires awarded a 50-metre penalty, just knocking the ball out of the player's hands after he'd taken the mark there. So Parsons, with the benefit of the 50, is called to play on. He's tackled, gets a kick out under pressure. That's high. I'm not sure why the mark wasn't paid there. Maybe not 15. It did go high, but perhaps not long enough. So Sherwood there denied the mark. The umpire says, I'll ball that up as he's tackled. McClure again with the tap down. Columbus kicked the ball out towards the wing. The ball bounces and goes over the line and out of bounds. So we'll have a throw in on the half-forward flank for the Nashville Kangaroos. McLaughlin and McClure battle again. This time it's McLaughlin gets the touch on it, but out the back was Shotwell. He kicks in to centre half forward. Couple of tackles go unrewarded there. Nice kick off half back from Gonzalez up to Eastwood. Eastwood gets it into the full forward position. Big contest there, but the ball spills out the back to Proctor. He manages a check side kick for goal and puts the first goal on the board for the Nashville Kangaroos. Bridging that gap on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Now only a single goal lead to Columbus 2-3-15 to the Nashville Kangaroos 1-3-9. Bluntstone boots, another great product from Tasmania, founded in Hobart in 1870. Bluntstone's grown from a rugged local roots to become a global footwear icon, today worn in over 50 countries. Bluntstone boots are an iconic Tasmanian company and supporting today's Tasmania's longest kick competition. So give it a go and see how far you can kick. So Nashville into their forward 50, but Columbus winning it out and winning the free kick there at halfback to Dooley. He kicks up and finds a teammate there on the wing. So Katz just moving it up the ground, possession at a time. McClure's under that one. He was the target there, but his legs perhaps taken out from under him, doesn't get the mark. Nashville now clearing back into the center of the ground. Good contest in there. Tikas. The ball to McLean. He kicks inside 50. Was looking for Dixon down there. Doesn't win it. The umpire has picked out a free kick to his opponent there. Number 60, panic for Columbus. He doesn't panic. He kicks the ball out to his teammate on the back flank. Luke Evans there. Moving the ball well in a chain of possessions here, the Cats. This time doesn't come off though. Dooley gets the ball off the teammate. Now to McClure. He finds Rod now. Steps around. Hooks the ball around the body. Contest 3-on-1 there, but won by the Cats, so did well. Lips a kick out wide to Clyde Simpson, who runs onto that with speed and scoots the ball through for the fourth goal there for the Columbus Cats. In fact, the third goal, sorry, they're a bit quick on the scoreboard there. So the Watch AFL scoreboard, 3-3-21 the Columbus Cats, leading the Nashville Kangaroos 1-3-9. Nice work from Rod now there, just getting that ball moving on the wing. And great finish from Clyde Simpson. Veteran of this team, in fact, both veterans of this team, but Simpson having some great experience down in the Wimmera in Australia, developing his game, and classy finish there. So up again, McClure wins the tap down. Only as far as McLean, who wins it for Nashville. On the wing, Beardsley gets a long kick
There's Alex.
down to the forward flank down there. Nice Shepherd
Teammate, ain't it?
out there from Ryde now, trying to look after his teammate and get him into space, but unfortunately the ball spills over line out of bounds as the siren sounds for half-time here at Field 2.
Yeah.
So on the Watch AFL scoreboard, it's the Columbus Cats 3-3-21, leading the Nashville Kangaroos 1-3-9. As we go to have a look around the grounds, let's see if I can refresh here. I cannot. So we'll go to the halftime break with that 12-point lead to the Columbus Cats, and we'll be back after the break. Welcome back here to the second half of this Division 3 men's match here at the 2025 USAFL National Championships here at the Keno Sports Complex in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. We'll quickly have a look around the grounds thanks to Watch AFL. And in the men's Division 3 match on Coopersfield, North Texas Devils 4-5-29 lead the Portland Steelheads, one behind. In Field 3, the women's Division 2 match, the Portland Sockeyes, no score, trail the DC Eagles at halftime. And on field 5, the men's D5 match, the Baton Rouge Tigers 1 goal straight trail the Maine Cats 3-4-22. As we get back underway here and out of the middle, looks like the Nashville Kangaroos with the first clearance of the half. Well, at least outside the square where the umpire will ball it up. We've seen a lot of ball ups this match, and we've seen these two, McLaughlin and McClure, going at it. This time, McClure breaking out with a handball out the front to Simpson. Simpson tackled as he went to get rid of it, and the umpire said he did not get rid of it quickly enough. He had prior opportunity, so the free kick going to Nashville. Play on quickly with a handball, and Camarena with the long kick. Looking for the full forward up there. Ball to ground, though. Pouncing onto that was Brett Philpott, and it was a wobbly old floating kick, but went straight through the middle. And perfect start for the Nashville Kangaroos, exactly what they were looking for. I'm sure their coach really pushed home the urgency to get that first score on the board, and they did. So now trailing by just the 1 goal. Columbus Cats 3-3-21, Nashville Kangaroos 2-3-15 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Our sponsor, Tasmanian, here today, and Tasmania was featured in Lonely Planet's Best in Travel 2025 guide, recognised as one of the top destinations for immersive nature, food and cultural experience. Back in the middle now. Team's looking for the clearance here. It'll be the Cats this time. A high kick, and the mark taken there. Wad didn't travel 15 metres, so played on. On the forward flank for the Cats. Overrunning it there was Anuba. Martin had his kick smothered. Coming out now for Nashville is Vo. He gets a kick into centre half forward. Oh, and there's going to be a free kick there to Nashville. Kevin Hines was clobbered in that marking contest. No one on the mark, but decides to take the pass anyway. Unfortunately, his kick dropping short and marked back there by Alec Dooley. Dooley bringing the ball back down the flank. But unfortunately, his kick also short, off hands, over the line, and out of bounds for a throw-in.
Let's go, number 30. Let's go, David.
McClure winning the tap down towards Shotwell. He couldn't get it, though. Quick snap forward from Nashville. Philpott running towards the ball. Can he repeat it again? This time brought down as he was going for goal. Nashville still with the ball, though. Quick snap on the right foot there from, I think it was Proctor, but the ball off the left-hand side for a behind. So bringing that deficit back under a goal on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Columbus Cats 3-3-21, Nashville 2-4-16. That kick in, looking for the biggest man on the field. McClure finds him. He takes the mark. Goes back, looking for a good option. Penetrating kick out to the wing. He finds Ridenour. Ridenour chips to the flank, looking for Shotwell. Umpire pays the mark. Thought it might have been a half volley. Doesn't matter. He kicks long into the 50. Looking for Clyde Simpson, who runs onto it, runs in and kicks his second goal. What a finish. So some great footy there from the veterans of Columbus. Teaming up to bring that ball right out of the back line. Putting it out in front of Simpson to run onto, and he made no mistake there. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, the Cats go out to a 4-3 to 2-4 lead as they try and hold off the Nashville Kangaroos. Really hard running there from Simpson off the wing. deep into that forward line to get on the end of that one. Back in the middle, McClure winning the tap again. No clear winner with the ball on the ground, though. And the umpire says, I'll ball that up again. McClure winning the tap forward again. Only as far as Camarena. And he was held without the ball after he got rid of it there, so he'll get the free kick. He elects to go long and high, looking for the target up there in Telfer. He can't mark. Shot well. Cleans up the crumbs here. Cats are out. Over the top into their 50, out wide. Can't keep it in, and the Nashville defenders will be happy out there to see that over the line for a throw-in. Big men again. We'll give that one to McClure as well. Wins the tap down. Shot well on the end of it. Can't pick it up. Under heavy pressure. Ball locked in, and the umpire quickly onto that to ball it up. On the far wing. Beautiful scenery here as we look across the ground with the mountain ranges in the back. And things looking good for the Cats. Advantage paid. The ball kicked across the forward line. I think the boundary line may actually beat them here, which was unfortunate. They had Nashville outnumbered. Milner just couldn't pick it up. He would have had Ridenauer there to get it across to. Was going to be a lot of work there for Feely. He was happy to see it over the line, the boy from Mentone. Feely with it now. He's looking for an out. Goes with the hands down the line. Went as far as Vidovic. He was looking slow to get rid of it, and the umpire agreed. So he's paid the free kick there to Clyde Simpson. He goes down along the boundary line. Can't find a teammate. Ball on the ground. Pack forms. Ball spills out to Ridenauer. Off balance, falling backwards, snaps towards goal and dribbles that one home. Great goal from Chet Ridenauer. Just turning back the clock. Huge goal there for the Cats. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, taking them 5-3-33. Leading the Nashville Kangaroos 2-4-16. Just updating a couple of scores for Watch AFL around the grounds. North Texas Devils 6-7-43 leading Portland Steelheads 1 behind. And on field 3, the Portland Sockeyes, no score, still trailing the DC Eagles 2-1-13. As the ball goes down into Nashville's forward 50. Pack forms there. Columbus looked like getting it out. Shotwell tried to fend off, but was tackled and could not get rid of the ball cleanly. And the free kick's been paid to Nashville. So it'll be Milner on the top of the 50. No breeze at all, so no assistance there. You'll need to get all of this. Trots up, sends it long to the square. And he's cleared them. He's got the distance, he's kicked the goal. An important one for the Nashville Kangaroos as they stay in this. Watch AFL scoreboard. Columbus Cats 5-3-33. Leading the Nashville Kangaroos 3-4-22. An 11-point lead to the Cats. But the Kangaroos are coming. Up the big men go again. McClure taps it down the back looking for Simpson. Doesn't find him. Nashville with the ball. Got a clean handball out. Only as far as the Columbus midfielder there. It was Judy at halfback for Nashville. Couldn't get it clear. Kicking up to the wing, and McClure taking the easy mark in his lap there. Runs around, kicks long, looking for Ridenauer up there. Up he goes, and he's taken the mark. Chet Ridenauer. Looking good. He'll be kicking from just inside the 50. He's just testing the breeze, but really there is none. The Chet Ridenauer. Going to be kicking from about 49 metres. Going the drop punt. He's given it everything, but off hands. Over the line and out of bounds. Good defending there from Telfer from Nashville. Just making sure that no cat's hands got to that. Now he'll take the ruck. Telfer against Ridenauer. Ridenauer, big punch forward. Rove there by Vidovic. Again, a little bit slow to get rid of the ball. But the ball over the line, I think the umpire's saying we're going to have a throw in the forward pocket for the Columbus Cats. This time it's McClure in the ruck. He knocks it forward. Only as far as Camarena. He gets a handball out, but it's all Cats behind the ball. Shot well, sending the ball home, looking for Ridenauer again. He can't mark this time. Ball spills, and the ball comes back outside the 50 to Simpson, who takes a good mark. Should be looking for a short pass this time. It was McClure coming. Couldn't mark. Camarena, nice clearance. Up to the middle there, the Dixon. He couldn't mark. Spills out the back to Columbus. Nice kick there by Yerke. Finds his teammate in Evans. And he chips the ball across the 50 to Ridenauer. He'll have another shot from a similar distance. Not going with the grass throw this time. He obviously learned a bit from tossing that up last time. Checks the socks. Be looking to stretch for a bit extra distance this time. Got Vo on the mark. Oh no. It's a set play. Chips it into McClure, but McClure can't mark. And Nashville clear back to the middle of the ground. Philpott there, can't get hold of it. Proctor gets it forward back to Philpott. Kicks up looking for a forward, but can only find a defender in Dooley for the Cats. Dooley runs around, called the play on. Kicks it up to the wing, shot well flies. A little bit too early though and can't get the mark. Unrealistic attempt. So, free kick to Proctor. He goes short, looking for a teammate there in Milner and finds him. Milner also go for a short pass, but possibly chip that a little bit high. Works out well though, comes off the hands of the back to Sherwood, but his kick was a little hurried and off to the left for a behind. So they really did need that goal, the Kangaroos. Time is running away on them. They trail by 10 points on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Columbus Cats 5-3-33, Nashville Kangaroos 3-5-23. Just outside Nashville's 50, Yet another ball up.
No.
And yet another tap, one down by McClure towards the boundary. And in fact, over the boundary, and we will have a throw in.
Wow. You're right. He might be too heavy for this. Like, yeah, I'm about to say, this ain't football.
That throw in was just a little bit shallow, so the central umpire there just
He's going to have to drop
calling him to have another go at that. So McClure and McLaughlin. Up they go again, and again it's McClure winning the ball forward towards the boundary.
Now, if he wants to take it from here and put it to the left.
Little contest there, and the ball spilling over the line. Cat's happy just to keep it locked up out there, running the clock down.
The muscle mass will slow you down.
Tossed in again. Same result, McClure, but this time winning it down to the Nashville on-ballers. And the mark's taken there, and he plays on. It's Parsons, runs in and kicks the goal. It's a nice piece of work from the stoppage there from Nashville. They quickly get the ball back to the centre as they know that clock is ticking down. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, that puts them back within touching distance. 5-3, 33 Columbus. Just 4 points separating them and Nashville, who've gone to 4-5-29 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Grandstand finish coming up here. The two big Maccas up again. This time it's McClure, wins it to Simpson. Simpson long in the forward line, looking for Adams down there, and Adams takes the mark. Only on a slight angle there. He should be kicking from just under 30 metres. Unfortunately, not much feel he could do there. The ball clearing out of the centre quickly. Nice kick from Simpson. So the breeze now has picked up a bit. It'll be coming left to right across his left shoulder. He kicks. The wind does grab that and takes it, in fact, left to right. It'll be behind. Probably not the result the Cats were looking for, so the Roos will be looking for a quick transition here as they trail by now 5 points. Unfortunately, though, with that kick out taken by Columbus, they again have the game in their control. Kick back inside and back to Adams, who marks again. This time 25 metres out, straight in front. Having gone to school from his previous kick, you would expect maybe just to sit this one towards that left goal post and let the breeze do the rest. And that's exactly what he does with the ball travelling straight between the big sticks. Gets the nod and the two fingers from the goal umpire. And that might be the sealer for the Columbus Cats. 6-4-40, plays 4-5-29 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. So back in the middle, Nashville needing to win this clearance, but it's McClure, wins it forward. Simpson with the ball, he's tackled to the ground, gets his handball off though. Nashville with the clearance from Proctor. He kicks high and not so long. The ball marked by Shotwell there at halfback for Columbus. He can take his time, no one on the mark, so he plays on, running forward, looks for a teammate but can't find him. So Nashville back with the ball, still only need one kick through the middle to win it. In fact, sorry, two kicks. Ball comes long into Adams again, hits his feet though this time. Pack forms, Nashville clear, but only out to the wing where the mark's taken there by a Columbus player who's got a little bit of a cramp there, but it doesn't matter because the final siren sounded and It's an 11-point win to the Columbus Cats, 6-4-40, defeating the Nashville Kangaroos 4-5-29 here in this Division 3 men's match here on Field 2. The Cats just could not be denied, and some great work all day there from the big man Mark McClure, winning tap after tap. Hard work from McLaughlin from Nashville, but was well supported by the likes of Clyde Simpson, Derek Shotwell, and up forward, Rob Adams provided them with a great target and some great cameo performances there from Chet Ridenauer. So on they go. We'll have a quick look around the grounds late in the second half of the Coopersfield match. The men's Division 3, it's the North Texas Devils 7-10-52 in a big lead over the Portland Steelheads, 2 behinds. The Portland Sockeyes women Division 2 trailing 2-2, 14 to no score against the DC Eagles. And in the Field 5 men's Division 5 match, the Baton Rouge Tigers 3-2-20, trailing the Maine Cats 6-7-43 late in the match. I'm Troy Thompson, and thanks for joining us for that match. We'll be back soon for the next match here on Field 2, which will be the New York Magpies and the Austin Crows in the women's quarterfinal match. Thanks. Join us then.